afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda, Hero, Psych, Defender of the Fatherland. All Theatre 1 vs 1 on Crossing in the Woods. Just had to briefly remember that one here because there's more interesting the other bit, which is this is from the Balanced Preview mod. Yes, indeed, BPM. Also, big thanks to Robin for donating to the Propagandacast and supporting the war effort. Most appreciated. So we got here in the south, DonnieChan fighting for king and country. For the 11th Armoured Division tasked with breaking through the German lines and into Germany itself to the Ruhr district. Opposing him shall be Findeed fighting for Germany, the Wehrmacht, Reich. Fighting, in this case, for the 107th Panzer Brigade. We got Mechanized Assault, Mobile Defense and Lightning War with versus Royal Artillery, Tactical Support and Mobile Assault with all Panzer Grenadier for Findeed, and Infantry and Vickers there for DonnieChan. Double section with the Vickers start here for him. My apologies for the hiccups while that it pushes eastwards. Whereas Findeed is heading centrewards there with the MD42 and Pioneers following up here with some stout Grenadiers. Also, of course, note the infantry is a bit more spread out now thanks to the infantry spacing sort of additions there, which will make German Wehrmacht infantry in particular less susceptible just getting wiped by, say, explosives. So that's, by the way, notable difference there. More Grenadiers on the way for Findeed. Overall, DonnieChan, they're focusing east on the fuel point initially. We can see that Findeed seems to have sort of caught on to him, opting for, I think, pretty aggressive start there versus DonnieChan. A bit riskier with his MD42, but if you can make it work out, though, it will be pretty devastating there versus DonnieChan. I mean, he could also try and spread up towards him, in which case he would have been completely fine. But in this case, though, he rather went all in. And in this case, Findeed was able to catch him with his pants down his ankles and spank him pretty hard here in the early game. Gunny's hitting with the section up close with the suppress, can't really fire back there. Got another section nearby, firing up there, and the Grenadiers are now half down to health there before two time up. And there go Vicks dealing with the Pioneers, pushing them away. All the road here, though, has been secured for the centre by Findeed's start Pioneers. Second Grenadiers got there arriving for Findeed. Section there pushing back the Grenadiers with some success. They're almost wiping out the entire squad. MB42 shifting about. Section moving its way back. Then we got third section there for DonnieChan as he moves his Vickers towards the centre of the map, there towards the road. Leaving a section completely unattended, unsupported, despite knowing there's an MB42 nearby. In this case, the section gets overwhelmed here by Findeed's troops, in which case it would probably be the most sensible choice right now for DonnieChan to basically give up in here and instead push towards the west, where there's absolutely no sign of Germans. And generally just not Findeed, but it seems like here DonnieChan already here, very determined to hold the eastern side, and that of course can prove to be a bit disadvantageous if your opponent's already got a good hand there. And again, rather than trying to make things a bit bloody easier for himself, he instead fully commits to this, which is something that can be pretty risky there versus a German player if you're not careful. I mean, you can easily end up you're just not getting a lot of territory, whereas your opponent does, but at the same time, though, Findeed has to be due to also his obsession with the spot here, not being able to grab a lot of territory. So this could work either way, but it's definitely not looking too encouraging. Section there being flanked by Grenadiers to about the Badrian Key here on the MD42, which is still getting low and healthy. Vickers. Section there being suppressed, pinned again. Almost got the MD42, but the Grenadiers have been able to get a lot of free shots there on the section. Vickers need to retreat, though. He's got a large Grenadier force flanking in. We got nothing further. We got take up though here for DonnieChan. Another section arriving there. We got Grenadiers pushed back. Also got the Pioneers here finally working on their own here in the west to grab territory, then finally secure the fuel pond there as well. Troops back here reinforcing. Vickers make his way back as well. Section they're waiting up for any hands to appear to shoot them to bits. Grenadiers is just standing about. Looks like Findeed might be preoccupied with other matters around the, leading his Grenadiers to glorious victory for the German army. North taking down there by Findeed, MD42 being reinforced, sappers on the way there for DonnieChan with their Sten guns, no sign of doctrine yet for either player. It's going to do slightly moving towards here, across or through the main road. Section remaining inside there until reinforcements arrive. We're not stepping out there until we see someone British, or at least not German. Getting a bit desperate there, he's pushing out a section that's not been reinforced at all. Clearly a bit of pressure then, DonnieChan at least sort of secure connection there with his fuel point and just, secured overall stronger hand. In the meanwhile, Findeed is bringing up artillery support there for his men. A mortar arriving. Take up almost down there for Findeed. So 3 Grenadiers, 1 mortar, 1 MD42 here versus DonnieChan, who's got 3 sections, 1 sapper and 1 Vickers. He might want to use his Vickers a bit more aggressive, but at the same time he's probably worried about a flank there, so I could suppose that makes sense. Sections dropping down the Grenadiers, fortify there on the Vickers, probably expecting where it is, but still then moves in the Grenadiers right within the line of fire. But there he actually pops out the Vickers first. Grenadiers are taking man losses. We've got a forward coming up to flank the British troops here. Well, he's catch him. Good move there. Nice setup there by Findeed. Catching DonnieChan there. Completely, I think, unprepared for the MD-42 and they're going to force the ball back, but he's already taking losses from mortar and now machine gun fire. DonnieChan overall so far reacting more to Findeed than Findeed is, reacting to him, which rather gives Findeed a lot of advantages. So what will DonnieChan do next here versus Findeed? Vickers opening out the advanced Grenadiers, section being suppressed by the MD-42. Section they'll hold it as well. Rough grenade off there, doing a lot of damage. Need to retreat here. Grenadiers further pulling in here again. DonnieChan finding himself once more punished here for just not trying to shift his angle of approach and find a different path of attack. We got Doctor here for Findeed, that is lightning warp.
Damned enemies trying to
up
take
here
a
for
point from
G43s for his Grenadiers. Troops back here for healing reinforcement. Looks like he's finally deciding, there's also something on the other side of the road.
They're trying to take
some, mythical country. And there's not so many Huns, I hear. And lastly, again, rather than just trying to burst into Findeed, where most of his forces, trying to at least secure some territory a bit easier with less resistance. And lastly, making it also a bit harder for Findeed just to concentrate his forces. Sniper out here for DonnieChan, trying to bleed out Findeed as well. So there you go, big push into the west. Meanwhile, Findeed is securing territory here. He could consider laying down some mines here and there, Tiller mines, S mines. But so far, not a single mine there, since most of the munitions are going towards upgrades and the likes. Well, he's got the tech up here yet, though, to build the light and mechanized company. No, thankfully him, there's not really much that requires us so far. No armored cars, no buffers, no mortars, no nothing. Sniper, though, might want to keep close with the rest of the troops, though. Going for the fuel, going for the point there. Findeed immediately responding to this, but MD-42 is going to be setting up the MD-42 to cover the advance first. Need to spread out his troops sensibly there. Mr. DonnieChan keep, of course, his flank secure because, again, he could easily move from here towards there. But it seems like DonnieChan is not really sort of concerned with that or worried about that. So he's just sort of pushing up here, apparently expecting the assault to come only from here and not here, here, or there. Though he's actually got the sniper here covering up the flank a bit, I suppose, but at the same time that leaves the sniper woefully exposed and he actually pushes up in the right position. He could cut down the sniper on retreat. 2-2 here on the way for Findeed, which of course is now slightly more expensive, but overall performs a lot more consistently. Plus it's also faster. Sniper fire there in the MD-42 section needs to retreat. North here section versus Grenadiers, other sappers will try and support. There's still no doctor for DonnieChan. Sniper they're retreating again. We sort of see the problem here again. In this case though, it gets kind of lucky, but again, nothing to really cover the retreat path. This sort of position is pretty risky. Again, had there been a few more troops there, that sniper could have been dead. Section in trouble, and again he can't just retreat because again then he has to go through the kill zone there established by Findeed on the retreat path from that area. And again, cut off point there secured. Again, DonnieChan left his flank exposed. We've got the AEC on the way here to help deal with the Huns, but more importantly also any vehicles. We've only got the 222 there for Findeed and the 1 and 7th Panzer Brigade, which technically really wouldn't hurt any reconnaissance vehicles. The Panzer Brigade was not sort of built with that in mind. They're in fact also lacking on other elements like artillery, with the exception of a few mortars and some Stuka-Fuses. Fun fact. Grenadiers with 2-2 support moving up the eastern side here. Might try and probe his opponent's base, look for that sniper and wipe him. Going for the cuff point there. AC almost done there for DonnieChan. Well, at least he's making progress, getting back some territory, but again, rather rough start there for DonnieChan, though I'm guessing he's a bit rusty, haven't seen him about then a bit. And again, I'm seeing so players sort of trying to get back into things with the arrival here of the Balance Preview mod. So that's good. Of course, it still means there'll be some players, a bit rusty, and there you go. AC nowhere needs support. Sniper like to get cut down here, but at the same time, oh! Sniper did. Sniper did. But he did get the 222, but still, the sniper is more expensive than the 222, and this 222 got a valuable kill. The sniper really didn't get so much value out of it, so really that was overall a loss there for DonnieChan. The AC, by the way, less effective as infantry now. One should note, though, it's still not entirely bad, it's just not quite as murderable on it. Sandbags down here to help defend the western side. We got mines going down here. Teller mines up deal within the AECs, for example. Good choice there. Pack 40 following up with Findeed up in his base. And up here, section up, catching the mortar there. Fixing up the AC, though, a bit of quick repairs. Grenadiers moving into engage the section. Mortar not fully repositioned it, actually taking hits, and there goes setting up. But he should probably focus on the Grenadiers first, and there goes second section arriving. Pioneers moving up. There's a quick thing lost between the section members. Pioneers being focused on, allowing the mortar here to escape. AC good to go, Sappers moving out, section here forgotten, could move a bit further ahead, then grab more territory. You can see now finally DonnieChan is swinging back there against Findeed and actually gaining some territory that's only taken about 10 minutes. In the meanwhile, we got Findeed here going for Panzer Grenadiers. Some more hardened veterans. You have the 1 and 7th Panzer Brigade. Morton Pleasant going up there for DonnieChan. And Pack 40 under fire there from the section. Half COH2, but there we go, the MD42 pretty much prevents them from pursuing. In fact, will force them ultimately to have to head elsewhere. Bit of fresh movement towards the east here, though, with a bit of a risky section there, low on health, low on numbers. Morton placement up here, more rather defensive setup. It covers sort of this area, but it doesn't really help them to hold any of the few points, or say the more far-flung points there. So, I mean, that one could go out of the way. Section in the forward shed, if you will, but overall exposed on a lot of sides. Can't get as much firepower done there on the Germans. So a bit of a less efficient one there, I think. Good shot there. Alright, the mortar can shoot up there, so it's not half bad, really. The palm you might suggest a bit further forward. You've got a mine in this case, probably to avoid, the same thing that happened previously, where someone can just move in for an attack in space and go for any of the easier targets.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to
and
take
advancing there. Panzer Grenadiers moving about. He's actually going for the G43, which do have a slight bonus for the Panzer Grenadiers, and also perform slightly better at longer range as well for the Panzer Grenadiers, plus the Stormtroopers actually. With the Stormtroopers, you would only really go for the ultra grip with a single Panzer strike, otherwise you generally just want assault rifles for the Stormtroopers. But, it's an option. Still, either way, these Panzer Grenadiers will pack a bit more punch at range. Of course, up close, they won't be quite as effective. Might actually get a flank here in the Vickers, and of course, with the G43s and the reconnaissance upgrade, that way they can actually spot the flank and actually execute it on their own. Section there, push back, Panzer's moving in, need to retreat the Vickers there. Quickly, lads. East AC moving up there, getting a good kill there. Taking hits from the Pack 40, needs to pull the bloody hell out of there. West side collapsing there under Findeed's aggressively sported flankers up there. And it is almost right for section and AC fire there. Almost got a wipe there. 6 Banner gun also getting wiped with the Grenadiers. Not good, not good. Troops are healing and enforcing. Still no doctrine there for DonnieChan and the 11th Army. There goes sections pressed here by the MG42 half HV3. That thing has certainly been pulling a lot of work there for Findeed here so far.
We are losing a sector.
Of course, they've got the mortar in place and they're firing in support. AC opening up as well there. Machine gun is still reasonably effective, it's just the main gun doesn't quite have the same AoE ability, which allowed in many cases, for example, one-shot units. Really rare, but still unfortunate occasions, one-shot an entire squad, which was quite unpleasant. There we go, mortar hits really doing an up there on Findeed's infantry. And also now he's got 3 Grenadiers, 1 Panzer Grenadier squad, that means he actually's got more infantry on the field here than DonnieChan.
Where do you need us?
Got harassment going on the western side, Grenadiers falling back, mortar placement there, 3 kills, Redskins 1, AC being fixed again. DonnieChan could consider adding some Bren guns to his men there, sort of further do damage to Findeed's troops. And there you go, Pioneers engaged up the section and quickly sent running. Pack 40 covering in the centre, MD42 covering the Pack 40 and also a bit of the flank here. And mortar's back in some of its usual position, though it's active within range there of the mortar emplacement if you want to support it.
The enemy is attempting.
Section there, ambushed by Grenadiers appearing there up from the flank. Opening up there, the G43s up close, but they are suffering here. AC moving up as well. Plus we've got the Dicks, but there you go, Pack 40 up in the AC. Also got mortar fire all over the place here. Mine's going up the calf point. DonnieChan further trying to protect that. Good move, good move. But I do think he needs to sort of try and stop Blizzard up for and actually try to move up for here and then launch a flank assault into Findeed's flank for here, because so far Findeed is not going to be too prepared for that. Up in Findeed's base, though, we have managed to tag up again the initial control there, and the initial engagements of DonnieChan has allowed Findeed to build up more resource advantage versus DonnieChan, and likely he'll push that into a Panzer 4 there to sort of further try and pressure DonnieChan here in the early game. And before 2 moving up there. setting up in the open there. There's a section of heavy cover. That is definitely not the wisest decision, I think, there by Findeed. But at the same time, there's not a lot of spawn. They're going to send the armor pistol rounds. Vickers setting up to cover the eastern victory point. We got the Pioneers sneaking up there. Pioneers attacking here. Section there needs to fall back, and we got section up the centre, and we got Commandos out here. Back appearing right behind it. Light cannon bomb goes off, wipes the entire MD42 Panther 4 base on the way here for Findeed, and we could see a Pioneer up here. There we go. Machine gunners there. Supporters basically cutting down the remaining Pioneer there. Bit of a loss to Findeed, which actually means now DonnieChan will got the bigger force here than Findeed. Of course, the Panzer IV will be able to rectify that a bit. In the name of the German Panzerwaffe. Pack 40 exposed in the centre. Up here, AC engaging the Pioneers. He gets 40 to help grab the victory point back, or the fuel point back. Here in the east section ring as well. Meanwhile, the assault continues through the centre. Mortar fire raining down left and right. Almost got the mortar there as well. Commanders soon able to reinforce. Oh, mortar almost getting wiped out there, almost! And Otto and Jürgen manages it. But Dieter and, oh, right within the base. Didn't quite make it, there you go. Oberleutnant Gunther arriving in his Panzer IV. Ready to blow up some Inselhafen. Yeah. And there's a section there, rough grenade off. Good shot there, I think. But there you go. Realizes it dodges it. Panzer IV that continues down here. It's mad dash through the centre. Pin about machine gun being added. And the tanker needs to move up the AC ring in as well. We'll try and get a few hits, but needs to primarily the 6-pounder gun into a good chance. And there we go, good hit. Panther IV straight into there, go penetrating hit from the AC. Takes down the Panther IV close to half health. Another penetrating hit, there Panther IV almost down. In the east section there, almost getting the Grenadiers, but so, oh, close hit, very close. Pack 40 moving up there, being carted forwards. Troops there reinforcing, healing, commanders ready to go. Also a fun fact about the Pack 40 was actually reasonably lightweight for such a large anti-tank gun due to the gun shield not being one big slab of armour, but actually two thinner sheets of armour, which allowed to sort of deflect shots better. Trying here to get the Panther IV with the AC, flanking in behind, he gets it, but he loses the AC. Would have been preferable, of course, if he didn't have lost the AC, but still, getting the Panzer IV with the AC is still a pretty good trade-off since they've done some damage there for him anyways. Pack 40 action, a pretty exposed position there. Need to rush up to troops there. Vickers, commanders, section moving up there, and to tank cleared up, but he could get the Pack 40 in return. That is definitely a poor move there by Findeed, and that's one that I think easily should be punishable here by DonnieChan. There we go, here machine gun fire, almost got both anti-tank guns there, which have been recruited here by Grenadiers as well. Commanders pushing up, grenades going off. Almost got the Pack 40 there, mortar fire raining down, Panzer's moving up here, could drop bundle grenade here. Doesn't quite do it. Oh, there we go, bundle grenade. Will he retreat? Realise it in time, there you go. Retreat. Both anti-tank guns actually get away. That is some crazy luck there in part, I think, for Findeed there. Gets one of the anti-tank guns out of zone. Recruited, pulled back the commandos, but overall, you can see DonnieChan are really pushing back there against Findeed. I mean, the loss of that Panzer IV, again, and only getting an AC, which already done some damage in return, was not that good here. MG there with commandos moving up there, swiftly advancing. We've still got the mortar in place, and they're causing him quite a bit of problem. That's probably also why I try and push up with the Pack 40 again. He was really lucky that thing did not get wiped. Had he just, left one section there to deal with the Panzers while moving on the other to deal with the Pack, he probably could have wiped it. The take up there for DonnieChan, can soon go for some armour there to help deal with the Hun. He's got plenty of munitions also gone here for by mobile assault, but I do think some Bren guns right now would be a really strong choice there for DonnieChan. Would definitely aid him sort of versus, dealing with Findeed's infantry left and right and centre. But now we can see DonnieChan, from an initially rubbish start, has now gone into a very strong position versus Findeed. We'll of course have to see if Findeed can break that, and DonnieChan of course can maintain his lead. Grenadier fire here. The G43s and Kar98Ks. Panzer Grenadiers there closing in on G2 section. They need to retreat. Vickers still covering.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take
Visiting
one of our
suppressed by the
points.
Vickers, held up him nicely behind heavy cover. Raking through them. My God, Otto! Does that thing hurt? Yeah, it's a machine gun. It's supposed to hurt. MG42 can cover the centre. Commander section moving up in the east. Moving up here, and there you go. We got a bit of a sprint here. Ambush. Quick light gammon bomb there. Veterans one for the commandos. Getting up close and ugly. But they're taking heavy damage here from the veterans, the 3 grenadiers. Almost got the grenadiers, and there you go. Forced back. Panzer flanking behind the MG42 need to turn about here, retreat. Grenade off there. Or not. Sappers moving up there, Vetri 2 with flamethrowers. Almost got the Pack 4, needs to get careful though, he's getting too close to the enemy base here. Sappers versus the Panzergrenadiers, getting pretty close, but there you go. Vetri 2 and the Panzergrenadiers could get the Sappers here. Got the Pack 40. Sappers about to get wiped. And now there's Panzergrenadiers actually carrying the retreat path of the Commander Squad. This could be pretty devastating here for his commanders. I mean, they've done a lot of damage, but you know, they're going to get wiped still. And that's going to be extra experience there for Findeed's Panzergrenadiers. So now you got, you know, keeping your retreat paths covered is always a good idea. And there you go, retreating right past the Panzergrenadiers. Veteran T2, T43s and assault rifles, and there we go, Commandos wiped. A definite loss there for DonnieChan, who's still yet to go for any sort of weapon racks. He could also just try and use advanced cover combat a lot. I mean, that would also boost his infantry firepower quite sizably here versus Findeed, but I do think Bren guns will initially be a better choice. Still some nasty losses there. He can soon... Is he actually planning? Yeah, he's actually planning for hammer tactics. That's going to be a comment straight away. MD42 on the way for Findeed to replace the one loss to the Englanders. It looks like Findeed might actually be aiming for a Tiger tank here. Not a halfback choice. Of course, the Panzer IV Osman right now would be overall more impactful. Now, of course, the Tiger tank would be a halfback thing in the longer run. And of course, there's the Comet.
Our capture point. They're trying to take
I mean,
it.
both Panzer IV and Tiger's going to be struggling. It's just Tiger's going to be struggling less.
The enemy's in trouble. Our hammer tactics are ready.
Point being grabbed here and there up north section versus Grenadiers. Quick rifle grenade here, nice work there. Also nice work laying down sandbags there. And there you go, he actually pops it. He actually pops advanced cover combat. So in this case, this section always suffered too much there versus the Veteran 3 Grenadiers. That doesn't have quite the impact there we'd hoped for. MB4 to open their suppression in the other section, so not quite so ultimately impactful as it could have been, I think. Probably help them more close to each other. We've got one section remaining, which is utilising it. Opening up there. Still think Bren guns would also been a pretty good choice there for DonnieChan, but you know, in particular if we can then use it with advanced cover combat, that could have probably sort of really stacking a lot of effects on each other. But right now, DonnieChan is starting to begin to lose a lot of ground here, as Findeed is turning up the temperature here. Panzer's moving up, they need to retreat, There we go, getting out of there. Closing in on the Comet, troop ceiling reinforcing. He could of course also lay down some mine, problem he doesn't have the sappers for that, and he will need sappers. Well, he can't this one, so of course can use vehicle crew repairs instead. Then it's still being suppressed here, but then before 2 other Panzers moving up, they're getting suppressed as well here. In fact, got to get pretty close here to the... Oh, they get right past the outer fire. Still got mortar in place, no. Troop ceiling reinforcing, bit of movement here in the east with the other machine gun and the Vickers. Closing in on that Comet. Plenty of munitions though.
Enemy causing trouble. Our headquarters are under fire.
Panzers they're coming under fire from the machine gun bunkers of the base. Close to suppression, but do manage to avoid it, at least for now. More sections moving up here. Panzers themselves suffering a bit there, though they are getting pretty close there to Veteran 3 before being pushed off. But overall, Findeed has managed to regain map control versus DonnieChan. It's time here for the mid-game analysis in terms of damage. They're pretty close to each other kills-wise. DonnieChan's actually got the lead here over Findeed, so that's, you know, pretty good there for DonnieChan. Army value-wise, pretty close to each other as well. Resource-wise, both are actually floating a bit there, though difference is it's more manpower, fuel for Findeed, whereas for DonnieChan it's a bit more munitions. They're also, I mean, they're actually reasonably close to each other and what they're floating really when you think about it. Now I'm looking more closely here. Points held though, initially Findeed more control, but now it's DonnieChan again, bit back here. And I think in part, you know, DonnieChan should have considered some earlier Bren guns just to sort of add extra firepower versus the infantry. Then he could combine that with advanced cover combat, I think, for increased damage, sort of burst that versus Findeed and punish the infantry a lot harder. Instead, we sort of get the advantage with just a lot of G43s, which, well, you know, rather overpower the infantry section when unupgraded. So really, I think that's something that DonnieChan needs to lean into. That's, you know, weapon racks. The first half of the Comet, which will certainly, I think, help him a lot there versus a lot of Findeed's infantry. Though, of course, he has to be wary of the Tiger that's going to be heading in his direction soon enough. He probably should be expecting that, unless he's expecting a Panther. But I think with the doctoral choice here, Tiger's more likely first. I mean, in theory, Findeed could always follow up with a Panther to support the Tiger. But right now, certainly the Tiger's going to be the most sensible option because he hasn't, I hope, tagged up for, there we go, Panthers. But as again for DonnieChan, more pressure on the flanks, need to defend these points better, lay down some mines, and again, after the Comet, get out some Bren guns. And just get as much firepower you can on the field there versus Findeed, and overall I think you should have a good chance there, but again, also mines and more flanks. As for Findeed, I mean, he's doing pretty well there, just need to be a bit careful from time to time. Maybe consider half to help reinforce the troops in the front line, more flanking against, you know, DonnieChan, and some armor to support the Tiger. Stugs, on theory, he could try and then take up for Panthers, though a fuel cache will not be out of the question there. So let's return to the fight and see what actually happens. In the east, Vickers moving up there. In the center, section pushing forwards, with an MG42 then support.
The ability is ready.
I mean, he could also consider land matches. I just don't think Findeed's current force would be very efficient to use land matches as against. Grenadiers holding up there.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Sandbags being laid down. We got the MG42 near about. No mortar support there available. Air good quickly falling back, going up here. Grenadiers actually caught out in the open. Pioneers under fire there from mortars and machine guns. Quick to press in the east. Vickers there as the Grenadiers quick suppressing and pushing back the German infantry. 1 and 7th Panzer Brigade suffering some minor losses there. In the meanwhile, 11th Armoured striking hard against the far western position. Machine gun moving ahead with more support, but not really going to help us all the infantry unless he can basically catch DonnieChan in one big clump. But there you go. Comet is on the way there for DonnieChan in 11th Armoured. The 11th Armoured, by the way, was really the only armoured division that received the Comets before the end of the war, I believe, or at least the first one to receive it. Indeed, no closing on the Tiger. Tiger. So in here from a more improvised heavy Tiger battalion, or Tiger company really. To support 1 and 7th Panzer Brigade. Fun fact, a improvised Tiger company actually fought in Arnhem, made up from training Tigers, which were actually sort of botched together from different Tigers, and some I believe even had, you know, gas. Holy moly! One hell of a hit, they're wiping out the section. But, you know, put together, I think even with some using like gas engines or something like that to sort of be operable, and certainly converted to use fuel and the likes there. We've got the Tiger moving down there, pin machine on the way there as well for this armoured beast. In the east, Panzer Grenadiers under fire here from the mortar emplacement, closing in a bit 23. Quite a loss there for DonnieChan, quite a loss. Tiger then advances there, go up top of the section, misses. You got the Comet though running there with its 77mm gun, which was technically just a short 17-pounder gun, but called a 77mm gun to avoid confusion with the 17-pounder gun, since it also used different ammunition than the 17-pounder gun. When it is under fire, ooh, could be crushed here by the Comet. Oh, doesn't get crushed. Also note, he actually upgrades with the tank commander. I see a lot of players who tend to neglect upgrading their British tanks with the tank commander, despite the tanks benefiting a lot from the tank commander upgrade. It's one of those just no-brainer upgrades. Getting some kills in there with its 77mm gun. Trying to get a wipe here on the retreating Panzer Grenadiers. Pack 40 doubles at the Comet. More commanders here could try. Oh, might go in fact there for the Pack 40. Quick light gun bomb they cancel, but there you go, pushes forward as well. Telemann here around the cut-off point. Bit risky there to be too close to the Comet. No, of course he doesn't know it. Almost got the Pack 40 in there. Go wide towards able to fire another shot there. Pioneers in trouble. Crows the Pack 40 with the commanders. Interesting. He really wants it though. Probably could have tried just covering the Comet nearby. That's a good hit there on these Pioneers. Not enough troops nearby to support, but we got more troops arriving to the scene to assist the Pack 40. Second anti-tanker mark to support here as well. Comet rolling back here. Pack 40 opening up the Tiger. 6-pounder gun still. Oh, there we go, moving up. Penetrating hit there. Pack 40 crew now by a section. Quick rock grenade there, clearing out the Pack 40. Troops suppressed. The MG42 taking heavy mortar fire there from the Germans, and the mortar itself is taking heavy fire from the British mortar. Also, he's lost the machine gun. That'd be the Vickers then. Oh, and he's in the west here, handing it over to the German. That's a bit of a loss there for DonnieChan. That's to be caught by the Comet once more. Getting a few good hits. pounder gun moving eastwards, troops seemingly reinforcing. Now we can see that DonnieChan's beginning to fill a lot of munitions. And there's no seemingly intent here to get them some weapon racks that way, use it towards Bren guns, maybe even a few Piats here, which of course has been changed to work more like the bazookas and the pantry strike, making things that sense more reliable, but they have decreased the damage it does. Mortar fire there, almost got the anti-tank gun, grabbing points here. Almost wiping it. And there we go. Wipe the Pack 40. We'll probably try and destroy it here. Troops bring up support. 6-pounder gun nearby covering as well there. Almost got the bloody thing. Tiger moving to flank here. 6-pounder gun. Reasonably off it. Close. There you go. Gets a good penetrating hit down the rear. Air support they're going in here from Findeed. Calling in the Luftwaffe to support the Tigers. And so far the Luftwaffe is not having much of an impact down the Comet. Though it does certainly pull away here. The Comet before it's too late. Holy crap. Tiger ends up doing a lot of damage there. Need to pull the Comet up further before they make another pass there. Section commanders are finding out pretty heavily amongst the Pioneers and everything else there. German mortar lands some good hits. Units wiped there. Pioneers taking losses. Almost got another Pioneer squad there. Comet just needs to get the hell out of there. 13 kills though. Tiger low and health as well. Another penetrating hit there. Tiger's almost dead here. Almost dead. We just had another unit to push in with. Probably couldn't get it entirely. But in this case, indeed, does manage to successfully evacuate his Tiger. Avoid total annihilation. If he lost it there, that could very well give DonnieChan a huge advantage, and vice versa. Had DonnieChan lost his Comet, not gone the Tiger, that could have been a huge advantage there for Findeed. But we can see that Findeed has been able to grab a lot of the map here in the, well, chaos and action, while DonnieChan was too focused in just a smaller chunk of the map. So good move there by Findeed, good map control. Panzer's moving up there, very close to Victory Fleet, but they yet to sort of make the last step there. In the meanwhile, DonnieChan might have to be aiming closer towards another Comet, but there's still no sign of anything weapon rack related, despite not having 400 munitions. In fact, hell, he could just go for vehicle through repairs to at least fix his Comet and save up the saps for something else. Or again, he would just get a bunch of Piats or Bren
losing a
guns.
capture point.
Definitely, I think some stuff that could be done for DonnieChan, which really increases chances versus Findeed and adds some more pressure, and certainly also make it harder for the Tiger to move about freely if Viseno gets met with a whole bunch of Piats. Almost got the Comet there, good to go.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Panzer going to be here versus the section. Falling back a bit though, and we got advanced covered combat again. I mean, it's great to see he's actually utilising it. I just wish he'd also use the Bren guns with it. Still pushing forward here, supported by the Comet most likely, as it bursts through the terrain. He's being caught out in the open. Plus, of course, the commanders would also benefit from Bren guns, because they can actually fire them on the move. More shots fired. Tiger not fully repaired here. Comet they're taking hits there for the Tiger, so hitting with a gun. Adapted from the Flak 36, or the 88 Flak there. Here we got Sappers flanking past the Info 2, or at least close to. And the South Vic is holding up the Sapper squad number 2. He's got both for flamethrowers there. Now turn to Piats. Bren goes at least spending some munitions, I suppose. That's something there. And of course, mines would also do a lot there. I think DonnieChan opening up there on the infantry company, rather maybe look for other targets that might be a bit more squishy than a dirt hut. Mortar fight, Tiger moves ahead again. I mean, Findeed could go for the Stuka to support his Tiger as the Comet. That would be a half-back choice. Or again, he could try and aim for the Panther. We got another bout here of Stuka close air support in. More Kanonenvogel strafing in. Again, the Comet in this case makes war speeds out of most of the arc of fire, but there you go. 6-pounder gun that caught here, it's going to get overwhelmed. Gun jammed up here, the main loader got injured. Probably some shrapnel there. Spalling, this is called. This bit's the internal armour actually flew off and hit him. Stug on the way there for Findeed. Sturmgeschütz. There you go, DonnieChan's eastern flank has collapsed under a very aggressively supported assault there by Findeed, Tigers, infantry, and the Luftwaffe. The West Comet also being repaired, but it is very close there to Victory 2 and increased accuracy. In the meanwhile, DonnieChan is also very close to another Comet. At which point he should probably be able to push another advantage there versus Findeed and the 1 and 7th Panzer Brigade. Canadians are reinforcing.
Comet, ready to move out.
6 pounder gun setting up there. And is taking losses, and there you go, we got the Stuke 3 Ausführung. Canada pin my machine gun on it. And of course the big thing is from Nakimali is where you prioritise vehicles. Machine guns will still shoot at the infantry if it's in front of machine guns on fire. That does mean overall just prioritising vehicles, still having the Stuke machine gun upgrade is now, you know, not going to be a completely silly idea since the machine gun will just automatically fire. And that's a definite plus there for those who just sort of automatically put it on there. The Stuke will still be effective versus infantry. Section there getting blasted. And here as well. Common that couldn't up and flush them out. And we got the second common on the way there for DonnieChan and the 11th Armoured. Going straight here for the Vickers. Up close and dangerous. Bet you 2 gain there. Got another section. Stooping westwards there. Got the ND42 coming in the centre, but realised they might have to pull back a bit. Second Comet almost done there for DonnieChan. Eastern side there. 6 pounder gun with Pioneer support there. Panzers moving about here. 18 kills from Fatherland, and there going the centre. ND42 moves ahead. Only to come under fire from the NT42 mounted on the Stuke, and of course the Tiger's main gun. There we go. Bad idea there for DonnieChan. Punished out by the German army. In the west, though, Donnie's being caught by the Comet. Rushes in rapidly. Morsels in here tries to crush the Grenadiers. There, almost got them, almost got them. It does pop retreat, but will it be in time here to save them now? Misses.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Shoots, gets a Grenadier kill there. Second Comet engaging in the east. Defending the mortar in place with Pioneers taking losses from the mines. 6 pounder gun gets penetrating in the Comet. While Comets and Section moving ahead to sort of sweep the way for the Comet. It's already taken a lot of damage and have to pull back from repairs already. Still throwing a lot of munitions there compared to Findeed, who've been using his munition more actively. Pioneers wiped by the mines. Tiger operating in the centre until we fully bit back. Stuke moving up, hit support infantry pushing for the western side, while in the centre, Tiger with Pioneers support hangs about there. Important to note, this generally it seems like Findeed does take your infantry close to his armour, which is a good sign there. Comet there, they're engaging the Tiger, trying to flank behind it. Perhaps realises then it's actually a pretty awkward idea, then pulled back Comet pretty rapidly. Probably because he doesn't know where the Stuke is. If you know he gets caught there while flanking the Tiger by Stuke, that Comet could very quickly go down. Very quickly. Pioneers under fire, Tiger moving over here to deal with the infantry over there. We've got the 6 pounder gun crew, though, could fire right into the rear here. No Comets immediately nearby to support, though, and to maybe finish off the Tiger. In fact, they're both back at base. We've got the Stuke engaging the Comet, landing good hits over the 75mm gun. The side armour of the Comet. Another penetrating hit there. Veterans one for the Stuke, and target being won. Pioneers taking loss there for the mortars. Both Comets now together. In the east, though, Commander engaging Panzer Grenadiers like Gambamov. Almost wipes the entire Panzer Grenadier squad. MPDL needs to get back before the Tigers do knock it out. And there you go, Comet hits a Telemine. Laid down by Findeed. Nice move there by Findeed. Almost gets the veteran 2 Comet. Pretty bad news there. Mortar almost going down here, pushing up into perhaps support the anti-tank gun. Mortify continuing down, moving up. Perhaps he can't move it back to the base because he might be spotted here with the Tiger and the Stuke. So he has to repair it in a pretty exposed position, simply to avoid being even more exposed. Tiger Stuke does not pursue here, at least push forward. Stukes are hitting reinforcing. DonnieChan just continues to float a lot here again. Right here, vehicle crew repairs could be quite handy. Another Stuke on the way there for Findeed and the 1 and 7th Panzer Brigade. 6 pounder gun. Oh, not good, DonnieChan there again. There's no line of sight. There's a screen. In this case, engaged by the Stuke, though. That doesn't quite work out too well there. Takes a few hits but pulled back.
Heavy tank reporting.
Fixing up the Comet there, which is increasing, getting ever closer to the veteran fleet. Sections, commandos, machine guns moving up here. Try and go here for the mortar. Nice little flank there by DonnieChan. Could also just pop a grenade there. Oh, gets the mortar. Finally silences the mortar here with this Comet. Infantry following up, but there goes second Strook out there for Findeed. Strook engages from the front, gets over a good penetrating hit in the Comet, close of it to 2. Comet dealing with the northern infantry, got the Strook here trying to flank behind, we got the other Comet already. Could flank the Comet here, and there's nothing to cover the flank of the Comet, except the Strook. And there we go, another tail mine. Comet in a pretty bad spot. There's Strook in front of it, could get the Strook here, could get the Strook, anti-tank and supporting. Strook down, kaput. Other Strook dropping down the Comet so far, not landing any penetrating hits. Shot bounces, Tiger flanks in there, Comet going to go down, Tiger the low on health, anti-tank opening up as well. Mines was here with a pretty good choice for DonnieChan, but never seemed to get around to them. Almost got the Tiger there, but he's taking a lot of damage. Damage engine on the Comet, almost got the Tiger here. Commander's being suppressed here by the MD-42. MD-42 dealing with the German infantry though. Strook moving in here, almost got the Tiger. And he gets the Tiger just as Comet is about to go up in flames here. Sappers dealing with the supporting infantry. Comet goes down, leaving behind Findeed with only a Strook. Phew. That was a brutal fight there. In the end there, what was really, I think, determining was basically that telemine there in the middle of the breach there, which caught DonnieChan's most veteran Comet there, and basically rendered it very much in a bad spot with none of its mobility, which made it a lot easier for the Tiger to catch and deal with. In that regard, the lack of minesweepers here proved to be quite disastrous for DonnieChan. He's now finally laying down mines. Just took him almost 40 minutes to really lay down any sort of greater number of mines. But again, Subs have been caught by the MD-42. And he's moving in there, trying to flank behind him. There you go, you got commandos, and you got sections engaging them. Quick rock grenades to flash out the machine, but there you go, the commandos and the section put up to good halt to that. Sappers need to retreat, fighting in the east. Grenadiers versus Sappers, can't fight at range. Sections down the route there, completely forgotten by DonnieChan. 100 points left here for Donnie.
We're losing a capture point. Army commandos ready
He's
to
clearly
go.
aiming here for another Tiger. You got more commandos out here, by the way. Gonna get behind the Grenadiers and sweep out their Huns instead of maybe going for the points and grab those. Commanders versus Panzers here, but again, they're vetted 3 Panzers with G43s. They quickly make short work of the commanders. Could you wipe them? Could you wipe? But no. Joey there manages out. Commander trying to flank behind the Grenadiers, mistake getting rather blasted there. Light gun bomb off. Section tank from the south. Almost got the Grenadiers there. Almost got a wipe. A lot of pressure there. Section versus Panzer Grenadiers. There we go. Light, or not light gun bomb, but grenade. Nothing light about that one. Section pushed away. DonnieChan is looking increasingly rough here. He's still got plenty of troops. He just hasn't upgraded them with anything except flamethrowers. The problem is Findeed's force is a lot more oriented for longer range fighting thanks to all the G43s, which rather negate somewhat the flamethrowers. Plus, it's not a map with a lot of heavy cover, a lot of structures, which further limits the utility of all these flamethrowers for DonnieChan. This is really a map where a lot of Bren guns would have favoured DonnieChan a lot more. Tiger sending out there. Second Tiger. Getting the base here with the Strook. Knocking out one of the bunkers there. And here, machine gun opening up the Grenadiers. Grenadiers flanking behind the MD-42. They're now veteran to 3. Taking some losses there. Half the unit is gone. And there you go. Rifle grenade to finish off the job. And there we go. Victory.
One of the buildings at HQ has been destroyed.
Thy name is Rifle Grenade. At low health MG. We got here advanced cover combat again. Nice idea, just not really useful versus a Strook or a Tiger. Not really useful versus any of that. It's rather poorly timed. Another cannon bomb, or not cannon bomb, light bundle grenade. Not light, just bundle grenade, damn it, just bundle grenade.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Veteran to Fleet Commandos versus Tiger. DonnieChan going for a 6-pounder gun here. Light smoke down there. Doesn't block line of sight. It basically fights like a cover, which means for some commanders can use it to ambush from. But it doesn't hide you as such otherwise. It doesn't quite block the line of sight.
Ready for orders?
6-pounder anti-tank gun finished.
6-pounder gun out there for DonnieChan, but this is looking pretty rough for him. He's trying to grab as much territory as he can in, again, the spot where there hasn't been so much fighting there against Findeed. He's engaging the commanders. There you go. Smoke grenade popped as they both retreat.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Tiger flanking in there before jumping the grenadier of the section, cutting them down brutally, violently. And we got the commanders rushing forwards there, spurred onwards to defeat the Hun. Coming under fire though from the Stug. The Sturmgeschütz. 6-pounder gun here.
Panic, but we've only got supply lines
Penetrate. No, actually bounced off the Tiger's 100mm thick armor. And there you go, commander straight to the 3 Panzer Grenadiers. Putting in some kills there. And there you go, light cannon bomb off. This time it's a light cannon bomb. And the commanders end up getting annihilated here by the Panzer Grenadiers. And at this point, DonnieChan's options are looking pretty slim. I mean, he could go for another Comet. Problem is, Findeed needs to go for a lot more armor as well. He's actually planning for a Panther here or something.
Heavy machine gun crew killed.
But lost his MD-42 finally, again. Bit the dust.
We're losing a capture point.
So it's up to get white. Feels like here DonnieChan's just given up. I think he actually has. There you go, bit of movement. But this is, I think, pretty much GG. DonnieChan's options here are rather limited.
We only have 10 points left.
Big shooting here between the Pioneers and the section.
A capture point is being overrun.
7 victory points left. 5. Commanders there, ambushing again. Tiger getting flanked in with the 6-pounder gun. Tiger goes back, misses. 1 point, and yeah, there's no way for him to win, and GG, game over. A nice fight here with the new Banners PU mod. Sadly, DonnieChan didn't use a lot of the new stuff there, for example, the new PX. The armored car, though, he did make use of. And he didn't make use of the new universal carrier. But overall, I mean, not half bad. The promos, again, his initial beginning there, countered initially by Findeed. He didn't initially, I think, quickly rectify it that way, going for the west, and that way establishing control. In which case, I think DonnieChan would have had a bit stronger mid-game as well. Though he was able to handle Findeed there nicely. The problem was just, though, he never upgraded his infantry with Bren guns. There were no PX either. That, I think, really undercut DonnieChan a bit there. Plus, I never saw any serious and support with him. So they could at least go on for another Vickers or maybe a second 6-pounder gun. And I think DonnieChan would also had a stronger chance there versus Findeed, but it never sort of quite hit there. The advanced cover Comet was interesting, but I think never really sort of utilized for sort of actual bigger attacks. Just sort of something he seemed to just use randomly here and there, so it never really had any sort of bigger effect. And again, could have been combined with Bren guns, I think, for more punch versus Findeed. Findeed, well, though, again, he ran into some problems with the mid-game. He got, I think, so overconfident there, got punished by DonnieChan, who then turned the game around. But overall, Findeed met good use of units, could have laid down more mines, but still had good effect with the mines he did use, which I think certainly gave him the upper hand there in this previous fight there. And overall, he made good use of his doctrine and his abilities. I mean, overall, well played there by Findeed. Good job. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't know why, subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, send any replay and practical feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Dancing. Cheers. Thank you all for watching. Hope to see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Cheers.